inside. Lights go inside actually. Because it's freaking freezing. At least I can get some voltage.
can't see them filling this anytime soon. I've got to tell you. Now we're tipping off. Yeah. How we doing? Yes. Yes, what's happening? You alright? Oh, you see it, yeah? Boy, you're going to be in it now because we're filming. What's happening? You're busy in here, innit?
Yeah, man.
How are my boys behaving? They okay when they come in here, my drivers? They're all good, yeah? Okay. We have successfully tipped up a load. The reason I'm going so slowly is because I don't want to damage the ram on the lorry. On this kind of bumpy ground, when your ram's coming down, if your body's flying all over the place, you can cause damage. There we are. I need to make sure that we go over this wheel wash and we're nice and clean when leaving the site. And there we go. That's one of the other lads leaving. This is where we get out and check the lorry. We need to make sure we haven't got any rocks in the tyres and the back door is secure and clean and everything like that because we don't want to drag anything onto the road. We're good. No rocks. Back door is closed. No material. No material going to drop on the road. Let's make our way back. That's me, bro. What are you saying? You alright?
Yeah, man. Recognize you, man.
I got to help. We're running behind on the load, so I got to do a couple of loads and help the boys.
Yeah,
You just watching 18, yeah? Have you subscribed though?
of course.
Good man, good man. Thank you. Something that's come up in a couple of podcasts lately is people talking about motivation, and a lot of people were shocked to hear me say fear of failure. A fear of failure is something that pushes me to try harder and harder and do more and more and more and not give up. Doesn't make me think, I'm not going to do anything at all. People, don't be afraid to dream big and don't be afraid to give it a go. A lot of the risks I take, they don't always pay off, and people say, what's going to happen if it all goes wrong? Do you know what? If it all goes wrong and I end up doing something else, I got nothing to be ashamed of because I know that I tried my best. Like, there's nothing more that I could have done. Like, everybody looks at successful people and they think, it's easy for you to say. No, not really. When you see huge companies, there was somebody at some point that did what you're doing now. It might have been a long time ago, it might have been 6 or 7 generations ago, it could have been 100 years ago. Don't always think that someone with a bigger company has got it easy, and unfortunately don't always think that your first venture is going to be a success. There's a statistic that said the majority of businesses fail in the first 2 years because that's the hardest time. So don't be shook, give it a go. And we're back. Another loaded.
Ladies, I'm at this guy's house right now, and I've got to warn you about what I just found on his computer. It's this video that teaches guys how to hook up with us. I just started talking to this guy yesterday, and he somehow managed to talk his way into getting me to come over. So then he shows me this video that has apparently gone viral with all men.
First time in the yard, it's 3:56. Unfortunately, first time I've had to film. Taxi's being stubborn, doesn't want to start. But I'm not having it. Not having a bar of it. Definitely this taxi's going to get started. We're going to run it for a little while, we're going to turn it on, get some heat in there, give it a little cruise. There we go. No, it's cold when I zip my jacket up. We had a good few new drivers start this week. Some of them packed it in after a day. They said they were looking for something a little bit easier. Apparently, even though you're paid till 4 o'clock, you should be allowed to park up at 2:30 because that would make me a good boss. So I'm unfortunately a terrible boss. Apologies. As you can see, the material is piling up in the yard again. So we have the 926 up there. That's piling it all up the back, and we have the LH60 there. So the two machines are working together. So we have these two working up here, stacking the material so it's not on the ground. We get it as high as possible, and then we have the loading shovel loading it all. Train came in earlier at 9:15, and it left about 10 minutes ago. I didn't come out and see it because I had too much to do, plenty of emails I was catching up on. I went and had a look at 2 new jobs this morning, and then I spent my morning going from shop to shop, looking for something like kids when the new stickers come out. You know you just have those magazines and then you get the sticker of the football player and you put it in and then probably only the kid at school, you know, the kid that always got the new bike and he had all the new trainers, he would be the only one that would fill the book. Well, I was like that kid today, going from shop to shop looking for something. But what was I looking for? So I went to one place, they said they didn't have any there. And I went to another place, they didn't have any there. I went to another place and they said, look, you just missed it. This thing, it doesn't stay around very long. So I went to another place. Finally, I found it. On a serious note, guys, I cannot tell you how proud I am to do something like that. This is a magazine that I used to look at the trucks and look at all the stuff in here for years as I was growing up. I used to point to my mum and say, Mum, look at these trucks, look at this. I used to drag my mum after the market on a Saturday or Sunday morning. I used to drag my mum to the newsagents. I used to always try and get the magazine. I used to look at the lorries. I used to take pictures. I used to try and draw them. And now they let this fella go on the front of it. I'm very thankful, and I'm a bit lost for words. I never thought something like this would be possible. So thank you to everyone, because everyone makes it possible. You all watch. When you watch, it racks up my hours. And then, I feel blessed at the moment. This is a big deal to me. It's like being a boy racer and being on the front of Max Power, or being a wrestler and being on the front of the WWE magazine. That's pretty much it. So, they got a whole article in there talking about what we do, talking about the YouTube. If you look very closely, look, you can see Wayne, look. We're trying to recreate it right now. We haven't got a tip here. We ain't got time for all that messing around. But this is kind of the angle where it was. So I just want to thank the commercial mower, and I want to thank everyone who watches all of our videos. Here we go. Clamshell, skilled operator Wayne pen. What is that? So we got some space down there. We've got a gap there. Don't look too bad in here, Addy. It's all right, man. So we've got a train tomorrow and a train on Saturday, but we got no train Monday. So we're gonna have to try and get the material down as much as possible on Monday. Don't. I know. But I know the boys are laughing at me because I keep ordering trains. You know what? First there's no trains, and then everyone complains. And then there's too many trains, and everyone complains. So it's just, listen to Wayne's ringtone. Let it ring. Wait, hold on. Let it ring. Listen to Wayne's ringtone. Are you going to make a ramp and drive up there with a shovel or something in a few days?
Well, we won't be able to. It's pyramids. I think you're going to have to go out further now. Yeah?
We're going to have to go out a bit further. We're on it tomorrow. Probably about 1,000 ton will go out. I asked them if we could do the Arctics. They came here and they said yes.
Alright. I'm sorry, what? Where's the other phone? Oh, here's the other phone.